night here in Kenya. So I greet you. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Good evening too, depending on your time zone. I trust you're doing well, and I welcome you especially for this live coverage where we have some interaction session. Sorry for that. This way we interact, and we are able to ask questions and share some things live on live coverage. May I give a few minutes for people to connect, then we can now proceed. Thank you. Please let us know where you're connecting from. Which country are you connecting from? Which country are you connecting from? Thank you. Which country are you connecting from? Yes. Declan Rice. How are you? Declan, it has been a while. It has been a while. How are you doing? Great to have you. Thank you so much, Declan. I mean, I've been coming live once in a while, but I can't remember the last time you are together. Thank you so much for joining the live today. Thank you so much. Please, others, may I know where you're connecting from kindly? May I know where you're connecting from? You can see Emoit Sam connecting from Tororo, Uganda. Thank you so much. Tororo is a place I'm well conversant with. Thank you. May I know you are connecting from? Where are you connecting from, please? May I know at the comment section where you're connecting from? I can see Yegon Enoch. Hello. Nice to join you, Yegon Enoch from Nakuru. Thank you so much, Yegon. I appreciate you. That is Nakuru, Kenya. Thank you. Those connecting, may I know where you're connecting from, please. You can share with us at the comment section before we share something very short, and we call it a day, we call it a night, or whichever way you can refer to it. Thank you so much. May I know where you are connecting from at the comment section? Yes. Just waiting for people to gather a little, then we can now execute immediately. We can now share something short, and that will be on. Thank you so much. Those, please let us know where you're connecting from at the comment section. Share with us where you are so we can big you up. Yes, what's the topic today? Now the topic today we want to talk about, taking action. We want to talk about what I may term as execution, because there is this idea that, or in short, you can put it as analysis paralysis. That's what we want to talk about. Analysis paralysis. Analysis paralysis. That is what I'd like us to talk about. Yes. Now, the reason that's why I chose this topic is because it's something that personally happened to me, and I know how it affected me seriously some time back. You see, this is a situation where you already know what you want to do, but you are still taking your time because you want everything to be clear from the beginning to the end. Yes, it is a very good idea. It's a very good mindset to always take action with the end at the mind. It's very good, very profound. However, in certain things, you'll discover that you will not know everything until you begin. You discover that the moment you take action, that is when other things, the other aspects of the same will keep unfolding. And so you will not know the aspect of such until you begin taking actions. Thank you so much. I've been given my books here. Thank you. All right. Until you begin taking actions, that is when you'll experience other aspects of the same. Okay? It's like taking stairs. It's like going upstairs and you're taking the stairs. You will not see the stairs on the 6th floor. You will not step on the stairs of the 6th floor before you are through with the 1st floor, 2nd floor to the 5th floor. It is when you get into that next step that you're able to see how the stairs move. The same thing applies. There are many things that you will not know until you take an action towards that direction. Yes, if you don't attempt many things, you discover that there are a lot of things that you're capable of doing that you didn't know because you didn't take any action that would reveal the next step. That is how it operates. So it first of all begins with what do you know? What do you want to do immediately? Yeah, for example, I want to do campus tour. By the way, I want to do campus tour in quite a number of universities here in Kenya. It's a very big project, and this is a project that is quite involving. But as involving as it is, the most important thing is taking action. The most important is taking action. The moment you take action, other ideas will come in the process. You see, most people blame money, most people blame all kinds of things that as hindrances for them not doing anything. But you'll discover that, yes, money is a major factor, especially in most projects. But if you look at that project very well, you discover that there is something else that you can do in that project that may not even involve money. You discover that there's something that you can, that only needs your presence and nothing else. But we take all the blames and heap it on something that is beyond our control, so that we feel that, you know what's happening? At least I don't have control over this that has stopped me from doing the main thing. That is how it happens. And so the best thing so far someone can do is you first of all sit down and begin to eliminate excuses. You begin to eliminate excuses. If you don't eliminate excuses, they will consolidate, they will solidify and become very cogent in your mind. And they will convince you that, you see, failing to take an action is very prudent of you. And that is how you remain and end up a theorist for many years. And you see someone that, if you look at, you may consider yourself more qualified taking the same action and harvesting the results you would have harvested if you took the actions at the right time. Now, when I talk about paralysis, analysis paralysis, it's a very powerful philosophy. Thank you so much, those joining. P. Jeffrey, sometimes anxiety and fear can stop you from acting. It's very true. Of course, you're going to share about that. Yes, Google account. Someone can says Google account. Everyone makes sure you tell your friend about Kelly. So many need his knowledge. Thank you so much. I like that. Now, what happens is this. Analysis paralysis is actually a philosophy that simply means analyzing too much until you are paralyzed. When you are paralyzed, you don't take action. So in other words, sometimes you can sit down to analyze something for too much because you are trying to look for the ideal situation, or you're trying to look for the ideal circumstance when that thing can be well executed. In the event of analyzing, you may end up, creating more negatives, more reasons as to why it is not possible in your mind than reasons as to why it is possible. And the moment the negative reasons outweigh the positive reasons, you are guaranteed to procrastinate. And you see, procrastination is simply thinking that doing it at a later date will make it easier, not knowing that you're actually postponing the same feeling, the same energy to the future. And that future will come and find you the same person with no change. And you still go ahead to do the same thing that you postponed doing when you still had the zeal and the zest to do it. So what I keep telling people is that anytime you want to do something, ask yourself, which part of this activity or which part of this project will only need me and nothing else? Which part of this project will need what I already have? That is the point. You begin to eliminate excuses. The moment you discover an area that only needs your presence, that only needs your human capital, then you're good to go. Now begin with that. Other areas will come on. Other areas will be exposed slowly by slowly. And that is how they get unfold. That is how they get unfold until one day you'll be surprised. You see, a gentleman asked me a question last time. Yes, he sent me a message on WhatsApp. And the gentleman asked me, told me, you know what? I am in my 40s right now. And I'm working somewhere, I'm having a job. But I've been thinking of going back to school to do an extra degree, which I know will assist me in a way. But something keeps telling me that it's too late because I'm already in my 40s. Now, this is someone who is thinking of doing masters. He has the bachelor degree and in his 40s, and is thinking that at 40 is already too old to pursue another degree. Well, to me, a 40-year person is a very young person. That's a very young, vibrant person that can still do anything. Now, what happens is this. A time will come when you will be 60. That's what I told him. I told him, you know what's happening? Yes, as much as you're feeling that you're 40, a time will come, you will be 50. A time will come, you will be 60. So the thing is this, that time will surely come and you don't have any scintilla of control over it. But the question is, how will it find you? Because you'll either be a 60-year person with added knowledge or a 60-year person with the knowledge you acquired in your 20s. And that convinced him so much, and he made up his mind that he's going to take the course with minimal delay. Now, what am I trying to say? Sometimes you will have reasons that are so romantic, reasons that are so soothing to postpone your action. And you keep doing that, and you discover that what you're postponing actually catches up with you when it is too late, and probably you have very minimal choices to correct the situation. And so my urge, my advice to you right now is this. As you live this life, after this life, ask yourself, what is it that you've always wanted to do that you keep postponing? And it is getting late and late and late and late and late. Go ahead and begin with the part that you can. The part that only needs you as an individual. The part that does not need resources that you may not have the muscles to acquire right now. Just that part can take you well. Please, guys, I hope you people, all of you have gotten my books. That is, The Cost of Becoming is here. I have Sing Beyond the Obvious, and I have Wisdom from the African Proverbs, very profound books, and they're available in both soft copy and hard copy. Soft copy is just $5, and you can send through PayPal. Okay. Wow, my friend. What can I say about you? My friend Ibs is here. He uses the name Chef. Ibs, I really appreciate you big time because you're one special guy to me so much, and I must appreciate you big time because you have been a consistent support ever since. Ever since I started, you've been following consistently, and please keep following for more of such content. And I can assure you that we are still having more and more and more in store for you people. Please keep following, keep following. Ibs, thank you so much. You're using this name Chef, so I know you from all angles. When you use Chef, I know you, that is Ibs that is here. I can see Asha Armstrong. Armstrong, how are you? Yes. You are too kind. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ibs. Armstrong. Yes. What is the best way to get out of a comfort zone, in your opinion? Oh, sorry for that. I don't know what happened. It just disappeared on its own. Sorry for that. Yes, Armstrong, you're asking a very powerful question. You're asking, how can someone overcome the comfort zone? Now, first of all, you need to really develop your mindset to accept the changes. You see, you cannot go for what you don't know. So the knowledge that a next step is better is your first point of deliverance from that. And the comfort zone is actually overcome by deliberate stretching of yourself. You have to deliberately choose to overcome that comfort zone by simply taking what we call a risk. Taking a risk just to leave that place and attempt something new. The moment you attempt something new, you're already stretching your mindset. And you can never stretch your mindset if you don't attempt new things. Believe you me, you will never know what is possible until you do what you can at the moment. You will be surprised the kind of things that you do if only you take an action. It's very, very important. So what you do is this. Armstrong, decide on something that you want to do. Decide on something that you know if you do, your life will change to the positive. And you know what? Just make up your mind to give it a trial. Just make up your mind to, you know what? Decide to take a risk towards that direction. The moment you take the first step, you discover that the next step and the subsequent steps will be very easy. It is just difficult at the beginning. After that, you'll be surprised how much you can do. So just gather courage, just gather that confidence to take the first direction, the first step towards that direction by making a giant leap or taking an action in that area. The rest will unfold very easily and will no more be a comfort zone, and very soon you begin pursuing something different. Yes, that is what I suggest. Yes, may I get more questions at the comment section? The things that you'd like us to address, the things that you'd like us to address. By the way, I want to do a very powerful, I'm going to do a very powerful campus tour in Kenya because there are a lot of things happening in campuses. Students are joining campus here in Kenya. And I went through the universities and I know the kind of things that happen in universities, the kind of hardship that happen in the universities. And the good thing is that we were there before, and so we can share some little knowledge that can save someone, especially people identifying themselves, using their time to identify themselves, to know themselves and use themselves for the right reasons. So I'll be having tours going to various universities within Kenya. It's a very big project. If you want to be one of our sponsors, please let me know so that you can be part of these people that will help us to go to universities. And after that, we'll now go to various places. We are, we have through with the Nigerian organization, we'll actually still do more. And we are going to, how do you call this country? Namibia shortly. But before that, we are executing the Kenyan campus tour, the Kenyan University tour, beginning of this September. Yes, appreciate you. Yes, Fatul Abdi, you can't get my voice? Please, let me know if you can hear my voice, people. Let me know if you can hear my voice. Yes, so those tours, the university tours are very good programs that we are up to transforming mindsets. And that's exactly what we are going to do. So I hope you can hear me clearly. Now, so I was talking about the books before it went off. Yes, I was talking about the books, that is Wisdom from the African Proverbs. I was talking about Seeing Beyond the Obvious. I was talking about The Cost of Becoming. These are very profound books. These are very profound books, and you can have them either in soft copy or in hard copy. And so soft copy you just have at $5, and hard copies you can have oh, okay, I don't know, maybe you can tell us voice, because when you mentioned voice, I thought you meant to say that the voice is low, you could not hear me or something. Maybe you can elaborate to us. Thank you so much. Yes, what I was saying is that you can have the books. Oh, great. You can have the books in hard copy wherever you are. We can send them to whichever place you are, so you can have the copies delivered to you. Some are still on the way. Some, we sent from Kenya to the US. I hope they're still on the way. Some we sent from Kenya to the UK. They were well received, and many more on the way. Thank you so much, guys. I'm still welcoming questions. So someone can now, Ibs, please help me share my Help me share my email address at the comment section. Help me share my email address at the comment section so that someone can use it. Someone can share it at the comment section so that you can use. Help me share the email address at the comment section. Yes, I hope Ibs is still with us, or anyone who has my email address, please share that at the comment section so someone can have it, those who'd like to order for the books. So I hope I answered that question on how do you overcome the, yes, thank you so much, Ibs. Emoit Sam, please, you can do that because you are a Ugandan. You should be able to know that much better than I do. So you can just convert that. Yes. Now, the hard copies go for $10 and we can ship it to you. Shipping to the US should take, for the 3 books, shipping to the US should take like around 35 USD. So 35 plus 30 with the tune of 65 to 70 USD, someone should be able to receive the 3 books. As around 65 to 70 USD is supposed to receive the books in the US. Of course, the email address is there that has been shared by Chef. Of course, it's called Ibs. Another name is Ibs, but the official name is, it may not allow me to share, but I know the official name. So that is my email address, ezekkeley@gmail.com. That is the same email that I use for PayPal. So once you make the payment, the books will be, if you make the payment for the soft copy, it will be sent to you right away. If you make the payment for the hard copies, they'll be sent to you right away. Please ensure that you also include your address so that we find it easy to send you the books. And please ensure that the address is very accurate so that you can receive the books. So I think in the tune of like 65 to $70, you should have the hard copies in the US. Now, in the UK, it should be around 60 USD, and you have the 3 books delivered to the UK. Yes. So could there be any other question, please? Could there be another question? I hope you got the email very well. So the program I'm running, the program on campus tour, is a program that is quite involving, and I will need support. Those who would like to support us will appreciate, so that we can carry this knowledge to many students and we see lives transforming as we've seen before. And we are quite pleased with the kind of feedback that we are getting. Young people are getting transformed, looking at life differently and constructing different bearings in life. The second last comment shared by Jeff is actually my email address, that is ezekkeley@gmail.com, and the same that we use for the PayPal and the rest. You can as well reach us through the same so we can see how we can engage together. Otherwise, we were sharing today on analysis paralysis. Those who are just joining, we've had a very interesting session on analysis paralysis, where we are mentioning that sometimes you can analyze something too much to the point you get paralyzed and you don't take action, and so you end up being a theorist. Now, what happens with the theorist is that you're guaranteed to regret especially when you see someone executing what came to your mind, but you are too reluctant to back it up with action. So I always tell people, please, if you can't take the first action, the next action will not be as hard as the first one. And before you know it, you'll be so far. And the only thing you can ask yourself, is this me at this level? Yes, it is you. Why? Because you took action. No matter what happens, no matter how beautiful your idea is, if you don't take any action, that you just decorated your mind with that idea, because it will not result to anything. So action, 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 action. That is what we'll keep preaching. That is what we'll keep speaking, so that people can begin to take action and achieve more in life. Thank you so much. I hope there's no other question. Please let me just wait. In case you have a question, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much. Ibs, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Ibs, thank you so much. I really appreciate you for that. All right. Could there be any other comment? Could there be another question before we leave? Could there be any comment? Could there be any question? Yes, I can see someone. AB Adrian is saying, keep up the good work. Hello from Romania, Europe. Thank you so much. Adrian, thank you so much. Adrian, you can get the books. You can get the 3 books if you don't mind. You can get the 3 books, the Wisdom from the African Proverbs, Seeing Beyond the Obvious, and The Cost of Becoming, very profound books. Yes, someone is getting lost here. Armstrong, I can't see you anymore. Armstrong, I can't see you anymore. Hope you're around. Hope you're around. Yes, Lou, can you provide some tips, advice for looking for a partner? Thank you so much, Ibs. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Now, someone is asking a very interesting question here. Can you provide some tips or advice on looking for a partner? You see, number one thing you need to know is that there is something that you know. If there is no script for marking who you know, marking a wife. But I can tell you, you see, people in this life, we have different philosophies, and people are living different kinds of philosophies in life. So ensure, first of all, you get someone that you can vibe with, someone that has the same philosophies as you do. The more differences you have, the more you'll clash because you always fight over the differences, over the reconciliation of the differences. So please ensure that you share a lot of things together. Now, one thing I keep telling people, please be very careful when you are choosing a partner, a marriage partner. Be very careful with the so-called temperament, personality differences. You see, we have the outspoken people and we have the introverted people. And sometimes people think that it is good to get someone who has the same personality as you, thinking that that will blend you and gel you together the more. It doesn't happen like that. When it comes to temperaments, different temperaments will attract. When it comes to, that is when it comes to relationships. That is when it comes to marriage. You discover that different temperaments will always attract. That is why if you check well, your parents, one is very outspoken, one is very extroverted, while the other one is very mellow and introverted. Why? Because they complement each other. When you have the same personality, when you have the same temperament, you also share the same strength and the same weaknesses. So you discover that since you are sharing the same strength, it is very difficult to please your partner. But on the other hand, if you are sharing the same weaknesses, then you'll always clash because it will be very difficult to please someone. Yes, so personality differences, please consider it. The introverted people can be very patient and they can take their time before they make a conclusion. And so, and on the other side, people who are extroverted, people who are very bubbly and the rest, they can suffer the so-called, they can be very quick with taking actions, and sometimes they can boil very fast. But now it takes the patient, introverted person to be able to cool the atmosphere. So personality differences, very, very important. Please don't take it lightly. Ensure that you don't share the same personality or they're not very related. There are 4 types of personalities. There are 4 types of major. There are 4 major types of personalities. Otherwise, there's so many. But the major ones are cholerics, sanguines, melancholy, and phlegmatics. So please, it is very important to know that, to know your personality. When you understand your personality back to back, you will also understand the personality of the person that you're dealing with. And that makes your choice very easy. If you want me to do for you a comprehensive training on personality differences, how you can know your personality, and what you can do to, it's a very comprehensive teaching. You can let me know so that I can make arrangements to do for you personal trainings. I've been doing it for quite a number of people, and it helped them to really discover themselves and exploit a lot in life. So if you like me to do for you those personal coachings on personality differences, please, you can let me know at the comment section. That is Garnet Sunset is saying you are an inspiration from America. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lynn is saying you are a legend. Thank you so much, Lynn. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I think we have shared today, and I think it's now time to also rest over this side. Please just get to know that the books are still available, and you can have the hard copies. You can also have the soft copies wherever you are, whichever part of the world which you are. Thank you so much. Could there be any question as we now log out officially? Could there be any other question as we now log out officially? Yes, thank you kindly. Juarez, Lo, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Until next time, thank you so much, guys. Until next time, let's meet next time. And like I've mentioned, you can get the books either in soft copy or hard copy. Wisdom from the African Proverbs, Seeing Beyond the Obvious, and The Cost of Becoming. The email address has been shared at the comment section by Jeff. If you can scroll the comments at the comment section, please, you can get my email address, or simply write EZEKKELLEY@gmail.com. That's my email address, which you can use to contact so that you can acquire the books. Thank you so much, guys. Until next time, I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.